Welcome to Flash Unalaska. My name is Amanda Greaves, and today is Wednesday, September 7th, 2016. We are lucky to have as our guests today Carter Price and Coach Mendo from the Quick Handle Basketball Camp. So thank you guys so much for coming tonight. When did you get into Unalaska?
So I got here yesterday, and we started the camp today, and very excited. The camp is going to run through Saturday, and we're going to have it's going to be a tremendous camp. It already started out really good. We had 44 participants, and we're going to conclude it with a closing ceremony and a banquet, and then I'm going to give a motivational speech, and we're inviting the whole entire community to come out and support the kids and hear this message of passion and intensity and maximization. So this is my second year being here and just having a blast. It's
All
great.
right.
Yeah.
When was your first year? Was it last year?
It was last year. Chris Price, good friend of mine, he invited me here. I've been training his son right next to me, the kid with the hat on backwards, Carter, since he was in 5th grade.
Oh, wow.
And so Carter exemplifies all that Quick Handle is all about in terms of leadership, in terms of confidence, in terms of teamwork, and in terms of maximization. You have it right in front of you, and he is a state champion.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it would be nice to ask Carter, Carter, what do you think about Quick Handle and the impact that it's had on you in your game and in your life?
Yeah, Quick Handle's shaped me not only as a basketball player, but as like a person. It's given me all these characteristics on and off the court, like mentality of like no one can beat you as long as you try your hardest, and it's just it's affected me greatly in my life, and I use it in my everyday skills. It was just respect and things along those lines. So
That's awesome.
appreciate it, Coach.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's great. Can you kind of go through like the first day of the Quick Handle Camp? What things you touch on?
Well, you think about the overview of the camp. We have an acronym, and they, a lot of people call me, they're like the acronym king, because I've got all these crazy acronyms, and they're like, Coach, you're out of control. But the acronym, the theme of our camps is MLC. And M stands for maximizing. You want to maximize in your life. So I'm trying to put a fire inside of these young people. I'm trying to get them a little uncomfortable, but then at the same time really empower them and embolden them to strive for something great. And then L represents leadership. I mean, what does it matter if you are maximizing, but it doesn't affect anybody else? So we're really trying to teach principles of leadership as well. And then C is confidence. At the end of the camp and at the end of my time here, I want to impact the young people, not only in basketball, but in life. I want to give them confidence. Our young people are lacking confidence today, and I want to inspire them that they can achieve their goals and they can achieve extraordinary greatness if they put their mind to it. So confidence. I want to instill confidence in the community. I want to empower the community. So any opportunity that I have to speak as a motivational speaker / coach, I would love that opportunity. And Carter is emblematic of exactly what I try to teach at all my camps around the country and around the world, and what we're trying to do here. So we begin laying a foundation: footwork, ball handling, moves off the dribble, defensive concepts, fundamental concepts that they can incorporate in their life, and then infusing them and empowering them with motivational stories that's relatable. Not something way out here over the rainbow, as Dorothy says, but down to earth, practical things that they can grab onto and go, you know what? I'm going to be a difference maker, and I'm going to stop being an excuse maker. This kid right here, he's emblematic of that. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah.
What got you out of your comfort zone and started to strive for greatness?
Yeah, throughout your camps, each year that I've gone, you don't repeat things. You teach different things, and you've taught me how to be a leader through your point guard camp. You've taught me how to reach out to the younger kids. I wish I had that when I was younger. Older kids reaching down to me, telling me you could do this, do that. So I look at that and say, hey, maybe I can influence this kid. Maybe I could do this, help him out. this way or that way. And you know, I see changes. Like I could see their eyes bright up, and you know, it's amazing like what a little like help can do, and like just leadership, and just Quick Handles taught me a lot, and I'm thankful that I crossed roads with you.
And we use the acronym in our camps, HH. You got to be humble and you got to be hungry. And he's so humble to not talk about like the things that he's accomplished or whatever, but out of all of our camps, our All-Star camp is the last camp. He got MVP of that. So he was the top dog out of our summer of 2016. But it didn't start there. It started way back when he was young and really pounding these principles into him. Or, you know, take for example, like tonight, the camp ends, right? You know, you're tired, you're exhausted. You hope you gave him everything that you had. And then this parent walks up with a daughter and she goes, you know, Coach, what you did, my daughter goes, I love your camp. I wrote down all your acronyms and I've studied them and I've tried to, you know, empower myself with those acronyms and worked on visualizing and all that stuff. And I go, okay, that's why I'm here, to try to make a difference. And so it's exciting because I see, you know, not only did they win a state championship last year, but I see the coaches are united behind what we're trying to do, and you know, we're trying to help the young people and build a foundation. And it's just exciting to see what's going on. It's really cool.
It's great. Can you think of any acronyms that Coach has given you over the years that really stick with you? What's some of your favorite ones?
Favorite one is ATD, attention to detail, and it's helped me get like through high school. Like his acronyms don't only apply to basketball. Everyday life, attention to detail. If you're listening in class, you know, you have to pay attention, you know, on the court, off the court. You know, that's a good one, ATD, attention to detail. And then another one that sticks with me that he told me when I was a little kid was VOW, vicious, overcoming warrior. You know, that one stuck with me, you know.
That's my favorite.
You know, stick to a vow, and then you gotta stick to being vicious, and you gotta become overcoming, and then stay a warrior. So those are two of my favorites that I live with everyday life.
I like Val a lot. I think that.
Yeah. He's got tons
That
more.
is great.
He's got tons more.
How long have you been doing this camp? How long has it existed?
Well, this camp here we've just been doing for 2 years, but I've been fortunate over a 22-year period to run camps all around literally the world. I've been to 36 different countries as a basketball player and as a coach and as a trainer. And we've run over 500 camps, reached over 30,000 kids, you know, from all walks of life, and been able to start a nonprofit called Next Step Athletics, where we're going to inner cities and really weakened and downtrodden communities and offering free basketball clinics to these young people to give them hope. And so it's all about empowerment, and I'm thankful to God that He's allowed me to be able to run this business, even though there's been a lot of tweaking and we've had good times and bad times for 22 years. I'm really thankful, and I want to try to bring some of these entrepreneurial concepts and skills to corporations and businesses. And so I am a motivational speaker, and I did complete my book, Maximizing Your Results: The Relentless Pursuit of Excellence in Business, Athletics, and Life. This has been one of my dreams, and
Great.
it's great, and I hope it's a launching pad to giving me the opportunity to speak in front of all types of groups and believe that I can be one of the best speakers in the world. And that's what I try to instill in Carter. You don't need to take the back seat. You're a vicious, overcoming warrior, and you're going to be a top dog. Maybe you're an underdog now, but you're going to be a top dog. And look what he's doing. Mm-hmm. And so now the challenge is motivating him for his senior season to try to duplicate what they did as a team last year under Coach Russell, who's done a fabulous job. Wonderful man of integrity and character, and a real supporter of Quick Handle, and I'm a supporter of his too. So it's really cool to be able to do this. And what I'm trying to do in this community, let's start becoming dream makers again, and start believing big and shooting for the moon, right? Reaching for the stars and going for it. So that's what we're going to do. So
That's
yeah,
great.
it's exciting. Yeah.
So Chris is going to have you and all of your mentoring for the rest of his life, and it's molded him in some way. Who gave you that mentoring? How did you get to this point? Because not a lot of people have that type of confidence to go out and write a book and start camps the way you do and travel like this and spread this kind of confidence to everyone else. Someone had to do that for you.
Well, I think that I had some basketball players that, were good examples to me growing up. So that got me the goal to be the best basketball player I could be. It took me to the European Pro Leagues at 5'9", 5'10", played 4 years. 3 years in Germany, 1 year in Austria. It was great. And then getting into the coaching ranks, I had a mentor, Coach Collins, who was, I think he's one of the best small college basketball coaches in the country. And so I watched him, and I watched his swag, and we were part of 2 national Christian college championships at Tennessee Temple University. And so I saw the combination of what it took to be a champion and a winner, and so that helped me on the road to being a basketball coach. Mm-hmm. And then I've had other mentors along the way, and I have a lot of mentors in my life right now that have helped me to stay on course. And because, I'm in a battle. What is my battle? Mm-hmm. I don't have funding. I don't have big time backers. I don't have corporations backing me. So it was the same thing as a point guard. I didn't have, as a basketball player, right? I didn't have a political agenda, father or mother. I didn't have that. I'm a first generation immigrant's son, right? Mm-hmm. Who migrated over. So first generation, right? And so everything was hard work, guts, trying to get the glory and trying to work for the glory, and glory not just for myself but to empower others. And that's what I've tried to instill in Carter. And do I think Carter has maximized yet? No, he hasn't. And so he's going to hear it from me, because there's still more. Maybe there's 15% more he can give. That's what we want to see happen. Is there 20% more that this community can give to come together? 20% more? Or if you've reached the top, there's more that we can help each other with to grow, to become the best that we can be, right? And so somebody like me comes along that says, man, look at the people here, they're great, but you're underachieving. What can I do to help light a fire under you to go for more, right? And so I had mentors that I could see as a visual example, and I followed that. And so now I'm trying to be the same thing, first of all, as a father, mm-hmm. and as a husband, right? And then as a business entrepreneur. Those 3 things. Live by an example and have that hard work. And we have another acronym called ZOOM, right? And ZOOM is, the acronym is zero in. Zero in on what you want. Zero in on your dream. Overcome obstacles. Optimize opportunities. You're going to have opportunities in front of you, and you got to optimize those opportunities. And make it happen. Like Mariah Carey, make it happen. So make it happen. So that ZOOM acronym, I go over and over that in my mind, and I try to sell it to those that I'm talking to about having that ZOOM acronym and mantra right in the middle of your mind, and go for it in life with the ZOOM acronym. I love it.
That is awesome.
Good, yeah.
What started the acronym thing? Where did it come about? I mean, everybody uses acronyms and stuff, but I feel like you are capitalizing on them.
And I hear that, some people say, I don't relate to acronyms or mantras or whatever. And so, and most all of these acronyms are mine. I'm not looking for them, and I'm going to use that one or whatever. I know ATD has been used, attention to detail, but I've got so many of them, and that's going to be a part of my next book that it's going to be a whole acronym type book. But I started using them because it helped me to memorize. We have another acronym called MMV. So anything in life, to make it become a reality, you have to memorize it. You have to memorize, whether it's a Bible verse or whatever it is, your philosophy, an acronym, memorize it, and then meditate on it. That means marinate on that. Let it become one with that. And then visualize. Visualize yourself being a conqueror with that acronym, right? Whether it's visualizing past victories or visualizing your dream as already being accomplished. Like I say now, as I use my acronym for speaking, I say, I already am a successful, sought after, and highly paid professional speaker. Am I? Not now, but I've already visualized that as it's already happened. And so by the grace of God, I'm a sought after, successful, and highly paid professional speaker. Boom. Same thing I did as a basketball player. I visualized and I already saw it happening before, years before it did. But then you got to put legs to it and work towards it. And so that's what I'm trying to do with young people, because they set the bar so low. And they think it's so high. And it's like, really? Hey, blood, rise up. Get it higher. Raise it higher. Because what happens if you don't achieve it? Nothing. Right? So you might as well set the bar higher. If you set the bar low, you achieve it. Whoa, whippy. Set the bar high, and if you don't achieve it, you're going to go higher than the bar you set right there. So go for it. It's another acronym, our GO acronym. We'll stop there.
No, I'm loving the acronyms. It's
Yeah.
such a great thing. I definitely relate to them for sure. I like
Yeah.
things short and sweet, and that's what acronyms do.
Yeah.
I think most people do. I really think it gets
Well, I hope
across,
so, and
especially kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Texting, that's all acronyms.
That's true. That is true. And I see, you know, now that I'm getting more into the adult conversation, and you know that they've got this, you know, this exterior, right? Like, and with the, oh, I like that. Okay, that acronym, VOW, okay. You know, and they can take that acronym, and what's really cool is your dream that's been placed in your heart is different than mine. So it's not about an athletic dream. It could be. It could be a business dream. It could be you know, you want to go on a missionary trip. You want to help disadvantaged, like I'm doing with my nonprofit. You want to take a trip. You know, I don't know what your dreams are or what your dreams are, right? But let's bring it out, right? The acronyms help to make those dreams come alive. And it's funny because I see us as the adult community underachieving, right? We want to point our finger to our kids and go, oh, Jimmy's just not giving enough on the ball court. He's just not running hard enough. Look at his legs are stiff. He's really struggling. He needs some Advil. But then it's like, well, what are you doing? What did you do? You know, you could give more in terms of being an example, right? In whatever way possible. And so I think most adults, there's a little exterior and friction at first, but when they know that I truly care, who doesn't want to have somebody push them to raise the bar? Even if it's just a little bit, to be a better father, to be a better leader, to be a better husband. I mean, come on. We all need that. And so that's what I want to try to instill. And I want, it doesn't mean anything if not only Carter achieves great success and maximizes, if he's not empowering somebody else. I want him to take in his own way, with his own methodology and, you know, philosophy or whatever, and to be able to share and connect with others on that too, right? Yeah. Now the multiplication is happening, and here we go. And so, yeah, that's it.
It's great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much
for doing this. It was really great.
Appreciate
thank
your
you
time.
too, Carter.
It
was really, really a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. So now we are going to cut to our community announcements, and Carter's going to help me out with these. But I'll go ahead and get you started.
There you go.
All right. Unalaska Community Broadcasting will hold our annual Candidates Forum in 3 episodes this year due to increased participation. Friday, September 23rd, 12 to 1 p.m. School Board, live over KUCB Radio. Sunday, September 25th, 7 to 9 p.m. City Council, and Monday, September 26th, 7 to 9 p.m. Mayor. Council and mayoral events will take place in Burma Road Chapel. Community members are invited to attend in person or to tune in over KUCB Radio or Channel 8 TV. The public is welcome to submit questions for candidates by emailing them to news@kucb.org. You can also ask questions live during the event. For more information, give us a call at 581-1888. This is your chance to ask questions of candidates before the municipal elections on October 4th.
It's that time of the year again. The new aquatic center is now open, and Friday's Splash is back up. every Friday, September 9th, 2016, all the way to Friday, December 30th, 2016, at 2:45 every Friday. The location is the New Aquatic Center. It's totally free, and it's 1st through 12th grade. When school gets out early, kick off the weekend with the Aquatic Center. Take advantage of our free swim for school-aged kids. Parents welcome, fitness center not available. Oh, that's okay. This is like a pause. I know. Okay. Now coming up this Friday, September 9th, 2016, from 6 to 10 p.m., the Youth Recreation Programming Seminar. The location is the Community Center Conference Room. The age suitability is 9th grade to 12th grade. This is a hands-on training is designed for teens and adults 8th grade and older. The Youth Recreation Program Seminar will host various workshops focusing on games, activities, and strategies for success while programming for youth. This event is open to all ages, appropriate attendees at no cost.
Second Blessing Sales, Saturday, September 10th, 2016, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The location is the Unalaska United Methodist Church. Reduce, reuse, recycle with Second Blessings. Reduce what goes to our landfill and find a treasure at Second Blessings. Come shop for new-to-you clothing, household items, toys, decorations, and much more. Donations are welcome. Your donations and contributions will help fund ongoing ministries in Unalaska, as well as building maintenance and operations. Girl Scout Troop number 381 supports using resources wisely and are helping with this event. They will be selling their handmade reed bags during the Saturday sales. Library presentations. Keeping our traditions alive through science. Saturday, September 10th, 2016 at 4 p.m. Located at the Unalaska Library. Calling all Alaskan natives. This is a presentation titled Keeping Our Traditions Alive Through Science. Research hopes of learning about Pacific harbor seals and consumption of seals with metals and PCBs. Please come join Helena Schmitz at the library for video conference.
Art community, the Salmon Derby starts this Monday, September 12th, 2016, and it runs through Friday, September 23rd, 2016. There's no fee, and if you need further information, contact Felicia Tungle. The Department of Parks, Culture, and Recreation, sponsored by Pacific Stevedoring Incorporated, is holding an Unalaska Salmon Derby. Alright, so that's redundant, but you can cut that out. This exciting event will fire off on... Oh, that's redundant too. Okay.
Who proofread this?
No, that's my fault because I read the top. Let's see. This is your chance to take home a big cash prize. All fish must be weighed in at the community center. Only one fish will be weighed per person. Prizes will be awarded on September 24th during the Youth Baseball League. Derby is open to all ages. Children under 13 must be accompanied by an adult. There is no fee to participate.
Do you go silver fishing?
Yeah.
Ever? You do?
We went out
to...
Yeah, I think I might. Actually, a few weeks ago, I actually went out to Volcano Bay, set the net, and caught a lot of fish.
Nice.
Yeah, that was awesome. A lot of silvers and reds.
Have you tried silver fishing out here yet?
No, we gotta take them.
You gotta go out.
I'll get you out.
Oh yeah, good. Definitely have to go out for silvers. They're fun. All right, this message is about substance salmon from the Alaska Wildlife Troopers and Fish and Game. Residents must obtain an Unalaska Area Substance Salmon Fishing Permit at the Alaska Department of Fish and Game Office. Non-residents cannot participate in substance activities. All substance salmon must be retained and immediately recorded on fishing permit. It's unlawful to buy or sell substance taken salmon, including their eggs. A person may not waste salmon intentionally, knowingly, or with reckless disregard of the consequences. Substance salmon may not be used as bait for commercial fishing purposes. UCS 12th grade Senior Parent Guardian Night, Monday, September 12, 2016 at 6:30 p.m. The location is UCS Auditorium and the price is free. Contact Terry Morris at 581-1222. All students in grade 12 should attend this important event with their parents or guardians. The topics covered will be planning for senior year, college applications, financial aid, scholarships, careers, vocational schools, military, and the senior portfolio. Are you excited for that?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I gotta
Are you
get
prepared?
I gotta get started in my portfolio.
Yeah, I have a lot of kids trying to get all their volunteer hours from PCR.
PTD, brother. Come on now. Get those acronyms going there.
That's great. No. Community swim meet. Friday, September 2nd, 2016 at 6 p.m. at the Aquatic Center. And if you have any questions, just contact Rena Lynch. In partnership with Unalaska City Schools and the City of Unalaska, Departments of Parks, Culture, and Recreation Aquatic Center brings you another great year of Raider swimming. Please join us in supporting our Raiders. We encourage you to participate as a racer or a spectator in our community swim meets. Contact Aquatics Manager Brina Lynch for more information on signing up to race in our swim meets. The Aquatic Center will be closed for normal operational hours on community swim meet nights. Go Raiders! Okay, so now it's time. Every month we do this question of the month and people can call in. We're still doing the call in, right?
We're not doing call-in because it's
Not
monthly.
doing call in. Oh,
So just keep
monthly.
reading. It's an email thing now.
Oh, fantastic. Even easier. So now it's time for our question of the month. Channel 8 viewers are invited to submit photos of their experiences picking blueberries through the harvest season. Once you've taken your photos, choose your best 1 to 2 and email them to channel8@kucb.org. The winner gets a free gigabyte from Optimera and also this prize.
What?
Socks. What kind of socks are they?
They're Reebok CrossFit socks.
Oh,
They're knee
nice.
socks.
Be an animal.
They go up to your knees?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry, that was a really silly question. Why else would you name them knee socks? Right. Have you gone, most of the time it's the ladies that go blueberry picking, but sometimes guys
Yeah.
get into it. Do you ever go?
Every once in a while, if I run through, get cross the bush, salmon berries, I'll
Yeah.
pick them off the side of the road. But yeah.
I find when I go with guy friends, yeah.
Yeah.
Very rarely does any of them get in the bucket. I found the biggest blueberry though. I'm gonna win at the
really?
blueberry bash. I've already.
Yeah.
It's
fine.
The heat is on. The heat is on.
Go for it.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for clips from the last month. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. And just a reminder that on Saturday at the end of our camp, we're inviting the entire community. That means we will know if you're not in attendance. We want you to come out, come to the high school, is that correct?
High school, yeah.
And be a part of the closing ceremonies where we give out awards, and then I'm going to give a motivational speech on maximization to the entire community. I want to see everybody there supporting our young people and really being a part of this special speaking event, and it's all free. What do you think, Carter? Is that good?
It sounds good.
Let's do it.
There you go.
We'll see you on Saturday.
Don't miss
Thank you.
out.
Don't miss out, that's right.